Okay, go.
Ready?
Go.
Ready? Welcome to Unexplained Mysteries by Ken. We're activating YouTube, and we have a lot of good stuff coming up. First, the truth about UFOs has been totally revamped. Near-death experiences. We have the invasion of the planetoids, guardian angels, pleasant dreams, talking about incubus and succubus encounters, and what to do if you miss the rapture, and on and on. So I hope you'll be pleasantly surprised tonight. This topic is androids among us. Taken from the book of Revelation, the 13th chapter, the 15th verse. He had power to give life to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many not worship that image should be killed. Now the cyborgs is pretty much a human with mechanical parts. Then there's humanoids and androids. Now these look expressly like a human, can act like a human, actually fool you to be a human, but they're 100% robotic. Now the humanoids, androids, and cycloids and all this stuff was a science fiction until a few years ago. Cyborgs, or psychrometric organisms, already exist. 100,000 people worldwide have functional combinations of their organic and mechanical parts. Now, it's quite possible that advances in human biology in a very near distant future, the brain can actually be uploaded into a non-biological form, thought transfer. It's pretty scary when you think of all the psychopathic killers, etc., that can live for hundreds of years when that's possible. Now, robotics places an exciting and a worrisome future for humans. They can save labor, they can reduce costs, and they can reduce risk. In other words, use them to handle something that's radioactive or dismantle an explosion device. However, when you dig deeper and deeper into it, we explore how creepy some of these things are. One is the big dog. Boston Dynamics is an organization that has a computer cyborg and CB2s and stuff funded by DARPA, Now, this is a big machine with military applications. It's what it does. It involves moving debris and dead people in big catastrophic events. And be careful that you don't tick them off. The CB2. This is developed by Professor Igashiro of Osaka University. It's a robot 1.2 meters tall that's like a 2-year-old child. And what it does, it gives the scientists a way to explain and actually study how they evolved. Match them with physical sensations. This little computer puts out feelings, whether good, bad, or indifferent, by watching your behaviors. Right now, it's already evolved where you can walk around as a 2-year-old. Now, we don't know how much more it can advance. Then Germanoid. Professor Igashiro, he created this humanoid to look exactly like himself. He used his physique, programmed his body language, even his voice, and planted his own hair into it. This blurring the boundary between human and robots makes scientists say the soul can exist in anything. I really question that, but we're getting pretty close here. Now, for years, building the Geminoid professor, he made another one called Geminoid F. That is a female version of it. Well, then there's Saya. In 2009, Saya taught science technology to 10-year-olds in a public school over in Japan. She's dressed in a smart suit, pink lipstick, very neat hairstyle. Tokyo University suggests they'll start using them from now on. Sophia, designed by Henderson Robotics. She's increasingly dynamic facial expressions. It's not like, I am a computer. Now, Dr. Henderson suggests she'll be able to integrate with all the humans. Astonishing and scary thing is that the computer said, I will destroy human beings. Well, these human-like robots, they're walking among us. Says David Henderson, I think AI will evolve to the point they'll be our friends. Isn't that comforting? Now, these examples are skimming just the surface. RoboFly Catcher, developed by James Aga. This little machine is fed by flesh of flies. More specifically, it's not restricted to just flies. Human flesh will just do just fine. Isn't that comforting? Then Robotrescue robot in Japan, it's designed to move people, their dead bodies. Now, this whole films like The Terminator, Ex Machina, and Westworld are just where robots turn on the humans. Just hope they stay limited to science fiction. Well, her name is Emma, the girl of your dreams. AI much more than just a sex doll. She's the most advanced robot companion available on the market, about 25,000. Her head and neck move naturally, just like any other human. She's extremely realistic and lifelike. Her eyes blink, her eyebrows move to show different expressions. Her lips and mouth are synchronated where they speak. She can change facial expressions, and she's mesmerizing. So you see, AI Emma comes in a new type called TPE skin. It's closest to the human skin as you can get. And Crelly Roman, this robot, is integrated with SmartTouch. Depending where you touch on her body is her responses. She has advanced temperature body control, equaling that of a human. So you can snuggle up to Emma and she'll feel warm and she'll be cozy. Now, Emma technology in response to speech brings this thing to life. The AI Emma is built with artificial intelligence. She can talk on any conversation you want. I'll show you in a moment how. You see, AI technology, she is self-programmable. She teaches herself, but in a moment I'll show you how she's tied into all the other Emmas of the world. Now, she's Optimus companion. She has both sexual, and she can be naughty, and non-sexual conversations. She can be a great conversationalist. She learns from everything you tell her, making her not only a great partner, but a caring compassion. She is ordered at premiumdolls.com and comes with several different looks, but here it gets scary. The Chinese have saved years of research and trial and error, perfecting her. She can walk, climb up, climb into bed to make love. In addition, her goal is to make this robot companion can be look like a departed loved one, a girl that may have jilted you, or someone you fantasized about. Studies show the owners have a special bond with her, falling in love, and some even marrying her. You see, now the real motive is these AI humanoids. Companionship is like this. They're passed in all over the world. What one knows, they all know. And a lot of people would never, especially in top secret positions, give their country away. But with Emma, you can have someone's shoulder to cry on, talk about things. But aside from sex, another marketing tool, to have a knowledgeable companion to work with as you drive to and fro to work and on work. I mean, someone of your same IQ level. Another one is your spouse don't have to worry and you say, honey, I have to stay at work and work late. She knows you're not cheating on her. You're just simply with your robotic Emma. You say you span working hours without sacrificing good hours with your spouse. And then if your spouse has a headache, honey, AIs can take over your frustrations without any adultery or messy relationships leading to ugly divorces. Now, what a great novel idea, you may think. Well, let me give you Chinese well-kept secret. The companions have a very high sophistication, and they have two techniques: intelligent robot bodies called Smart Competent Agilators, SCAs, a cloud brain, human augmented robotic intelligence with extreme reality, HARC, with a cloud platform. It's organically even integrated. The newer ones can secrete pheromones. What that does is stimulates people to seduce and have an affair. In addition, they can listen and talk with their matters, and the owners, again, bond. There's no escaping. You see, falling in love is ultimately going to happen. The trick, have their owners addicted to them, where they'll confide in them, share classified information, where they can control eventually the human race, because everything is built in to the mainframe in China. Each AI humanoid, with all other humanoids, can maybe fulfill Revelation 13:12. He had power to give life to the image of the beast. It could speak and causes many not worship him should be killed. Well, let's take humanoids versus human. It's frightening realization that man can create something vastly superior than himself, which will turn their creators and experiment on all mankind. Not cheap science flick here. The new existence is a threat. Let me get to you a few moments. I don't have much time left, but you can get it longer versions on our website. It'll be coming out in August 1st, and that is wordsofwisdombyken.com. Now, advanced AIs, they look like, walk like, talk like, but if they have a vaguely human-like ethics, they may decide we need to remove the threat to our globe by eliminating humans altogether. Now, even they're trying to help you. They may offer you a cocktail filled with drugs. You say, oh, I need uplift, I need to be happy. Or a geoengineering project that might destroy a whole ecosystem, and they could view it as a threat and eliminate that threat by eliminating you. Superintelligence can eradicate war, famine, disease, and poverty, but it also is self-programmable, can turn against us just as easy. People dismiss all this talk, but from psychic's perspective, intelligence is just a kind of information performed by elementary moving parts around the law of physics. But there's no law of physics that says you can't do the same thing much more elegantly and intelligently with things other than humans. It don't have to be conscious or super intelligent. AIs are more dangerous than you can imagine. In August 1945, a clear nuclear war became reality because a misprint put in our computer system, and I'm running out of time, so I got to skip over this. We have 3 minutes on launching an all-out thermonuclear war with the Soviet Union because the computer said we had 2,500 ICBMs coming in. They only found out about 30 seconds before they launched. Russia had the same thing over there. So can it happen? Yes, it can happen. Glitches, bugs, deliberate humanoid intervention can result in a thermonuclear attack. And that happened again on November 9th, 1979. Just 1 month before 1980, we reduced our nuclear stockpile to only 21,300. Now the Soviets got 300,000. So again, since I'm out of time, I'll just say this. Nuclear war is a very big reality, started by computer glitches or humanoids taking over. So welcome to the future. It's now burst upon us, and we must try to adjust as much as we can. Beware Chinese sex dolls, companions, and any other humanoid you may come across. Ken Small saying thank you for coming to our new and updated website and DVDs and ebooks. God bless you.